training sword, sure. I mean, okay. That was super fast.
As expected.
It is a good way to get some money, so. Literally fighting a Pegasus Knight. None of us actually hit each other. Come on! Are you serious? Literally none of us can hit each other and you counted me as a lose? Are you kidding me? And I have to keep wasting activity point on this crap. Okay, what the hell? Seriously? Like, I literally cannot hit him.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
That's perfect. That's great.
As expected.
That was great. Like, I'm using activity point on Ingrid. Are you freaking kidding me? Dude! Finally! Okay. If I lost this, I would have been livid. You know what? Heal. Okay, there's one more, which I didn't think there would be.
Should I have held back?
Please tell me this is it. Finally, okay. Can't believe I used two activity points on this crap. I got a Brave Lens, which is not worth it. Like, a Brave Lens is not worth all of this. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Whenever I find a partner who understands I don't mean any harm or flirt with others, does someone like that exists? You're bound to meet someone open-ended someday. Dream will never be true. Have you considered giving up flirting? Words cannot express my disgust with a student here. So many of these fools rely on their noble status, their crest power, as an excuse to shirk their training. There shouldn't be a problem as long as they're keeping up. Call them fools as out of line. Try sparring with them. Really don't like Felix. Have I mentioned that? However, jobs seem to be the same thing day after day. And trying to choose the teaching. It seems way too boring for someone like me. It's better to have to train every day. Each day is full of. Alright, well.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off from Ramire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Alright, I do have the support cutscenes I need to see. Yeah. Would you stop? Why?
How are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest.
Nothing get past you.
That's my natural talent. Nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
Alright, let's see some of these support things. We have, like, maybe 4 or 5. It's not a lot.
So hungry. I gotta eat something. Again, Raphael? Here. Perhaps this will suffice.
Really? I can have this? But don't you need to eat after all that training?
We can't have you starving, can we? Your strength is a great asset. It would be a terrible loss if you fell faint in battle.
Besides, no true noble can look upon the hungry with indifference.
Seriously? Wow, that's awful generous of you. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. But listen while you eat. I believe it would benefit you to pay more attention to the way you carry yourself in the company of your betters. It is the duty of the nobility to protect the common folk. And, in return, the commoner is expected to show deference and respect. Naturally, I understand that there is a certain tendency toward the familiarity because we are classmates. However,
Oh, that was tasty.
Raphael, did you hear a word I just said?
What do you
Oh,
think?
hey, I sent my little sis some of that fancy treat you gave me a while back. She wrote back to say that it was tasty and to thank you. So thanks.
That is excellent news. I'm pleased to hear that you both enjoyed it. But there's no need for you to thank me. It was actually a gesture of gratitude in the other direction, from me to you. Thanks to the wisdom of your words, I have begun to consider my approach to dining in a completely new way. Mealtime has proven to be ideal for the study of character. It is a tool I intend to make great use of as the leader of the Alliance.
Yep, it's just like I told you. Food tastes better when you eat with good company.
That's not quite what I meant. No matter. You are satisfied, I trust?
I could probably keep eating, but I'm ready to train. All right, time to get back to it so I can protect my buddy Lawrence.
I've not quite gotten through to you, have I? It is not the duty of a commoner to protect a noble. That is fundamentally against the order of society.
But if you hadn't given me food just now, I couldn't have survived on the battlefield because I'd be too weak to train. Who'd take care of my little sis if I wasn't around? She'd probably end up starving to death as well. In a way, by feeding me, you're protecting her too.
It was only a little food. There's no need to get carried away.
You're a real decent noble, you know that? Worrying so much about my sister-in-law. All I gotta do is protect you. Then you protect everyone else, right?
I'm not certain your logic is sound, but your strength is undeniable. Very well. Do as you like. Dining certainly is a window to the soul. Eating with you has helped me to see that I've misjudged you. You're not some gluttonous simpleton. You are grateful for the protection the nobility offers, and eager to emulate our example.
Alright, well, that's pretty good. Oh, so that's the Raphael. That's done. Okay. You have one which held him.
Ah, there's yet another option.
Lawrence, what are you doing?
Well, hello, Hilda. I'm using these pieces to represent soldiers on the battlefield. This will allow me to better visualize concepts of strategy.
Very good. Is it fun?
Oh, it is utterly engrossing. Look, swap out just certain pieces for others, and the board completely changes. Then, even considering the same types of units, employing different individuals calls for a new set of plans.
Oh, I see. Or I kind of see. It's hard for me to grasp really complex things like this.
Nonsense. It's thanks to your many requests that I've been adapting my fighting style of late. Working to accommodate you has convincingly shown me how essential it is to rethink tactics on a continual basis. After all, the risk of getting hurt is greatly reduced if you are prepared for any situation. So now I will be ready for anything.
Lawrence, you're so wonderful, I'm at a loss for words. I'm not just saying that to flatter you either. Honestly.
Tell me something, Hilda. Did you make all of these ludicrous requests of me purely so that I might have the opportunity to develop myself? Because if so, I am deeply moved. Thank you for caring so thoughtfully and passionately for my personal growth.
You're welcome.
If you will permit me to return the favor, I do have one request to make of you. Will you hear me out?
I'm not usually one for fielding requests, but I can make an exception in your case, I suppose.
I would be so pleased to have the opportunity to observe you in action, in the heat of battle. Would you be so kind as to oblige me?
Oh, very well. You've convinced me. But if it gets too intense, you'll help me out, right?
Alright. Marianne and Leonie. And we're already there.
Oh, hey, Marianne. Leonie? I thought greenhouse duty was mine today. What are you doing here? Oh, I'm sorry. You've been avoiding me ever since I lost my temper, haven't you? You're probably scared of me now. In the moment, I was hurt. I'm sure you had good reasons to act the way you did. If you want me to leave you alone, I will. I promise. You've got nothing to fear from me. Leonie, I've watered all the plants, so I'm done here. I'll get out of your way. Wait! Huh? Hey, what is it? It's... I don't mean to bother you. I'm sorry for keeping you here. No, not at all. Thanks for keeping me. Honestly, I've been worried about you. If you ever want to talk about anything, just say so. I'll make time. I've been avoiding people for most of my life, so I'm not the best at speaking. I know it's hard. You've been through a lot, but it's worth the extra effort to talk to your friends. I make everyone uncomfortable. I just don't know how to carry on a conversation. Hey, we're having one right now, and I'm telling you, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm actually really happy. So don't worry about me. And it's okay to be quiet sometimes, but try to find a middle ground at least. Otherwise, you'll never get any better. Oh. As far as what to talk about, anything's good. Hobbies, things you like, a dream you had last night. Really, anything. Okay then. I like this flower. I think it's nice. I think so too. Did you know that where I come from, those have a completely different color? Oh, really? I'd like to see that. Great. Come visit my village someday. In fact, we should invite all of our friends. It'll be fun. Oh, yes. That would be very exciting.
Alright. Alright.
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. Suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor. Please.
No, hold on. Who has the quest for me? Oh, you do. Okay.
I could use your help.
Deliver letter, there's no address, person can figure it out, or read referring to the someone in her position. You're talking about Rhea. You want me to send a love letter to Rhea? Which, yeah, that will go well. I'm pretty sure, like, Rhea didn't get together with Gerald because Rhea can't get together with anyone.
It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
Alright. Any missing items? I think I see one over... Yeah, there we go.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the four saints are all-important figures in the teachings of Zeros. Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sephley.
Yeah, because that's collecting information, the missing students around the... Sure. Alright, I am really not happy about that, like, that one quest that makes me, made me fight, Ingrid. I lost, like, 2 activity points to that.
This imagine the goddess of Fódlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Thanks for the iron shield, I guess?
Well, good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Alright, whatever.
Mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
I fear I may become a social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove on the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh? That would be me if you weren't my teacher. Locked away in my room, reading, napping, never to be seen.
Don't care.
Even if I spend all of my time rummaging through this library, there's a limit to the knowledge that can be gained. Apparently, it only contains books whose contents have been deemed appropriate by the church. If only Tomas were around. I bet he has some interesting stories he could regale us with.
Yeah, you'll see him soon.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary?
I do.
I thought you might. Traveling the world, just you and Gerald. How lovely it must have been. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
I don't think Gerald's here this month. Item.
It was in half a year.
Why do you have a quest-like thing on your head, but you have no new dialogue for me?
It was half a year.
Yeah, you want the, okay. Alright, okay, I need to give you the letter. I was wondering, why do you have a quest marker on your head?
I appreciate.
Yeah, it's not for me.
this up, but oh hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it? Thanks, Professor. This is great. The knights go out from Garreg Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
Yeah. I know who you're talking about.